Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Right. All right. I think we're good. Taking socks off. So have a seat, relax, sit in a comfortable position. Test, test, test. Okay. So sit up straight. Try and relax. You can sit with your legs straight or crossed, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight. Lift your chest toward the ceiling and relax your shoulders. We're going to begin with breathing. So go ahead and inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose, expand your abdomen. And when you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. As you inhale, allow your spine to get longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel the air moving against the back of your throat and relaxing your shoulders. Breathing naturally. When you're ready to inhale, inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale. Focus on your breathing. Now on the next inhale, inhale through your nose as you raise your arms and hands above your head. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as well as you lower your arms and hands back down. Move with your breathing, inhaling, lifting, And exhaling, lowering your arms. Breathing through our nose. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. Focus on your breathing, synchronizing your movement with your breath. Now in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side. So we're alternating sides on the exhale, breathing through our nose. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now bring the palms of your hands together and interlace your fingers. Bring your forearms together and lift your elbows and make a circle with your knuckles toward the ceiling, flexing your wrists as much as you can, slowly rotating, breathing through your nose. Notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. Try and flex your wrists as much as you can, making a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Keeping your palms together, inhale, lifting your hands as high as you can, and exhale, bring them back down. At the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach as far as you can. Follow your breath. At the end of the exhale, make sure your fingers are pointing as far down as you can. Continue moving with your breath. Breathing through our nose, inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time in each direction. And then pause with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Now, take your left hand and place it behind you for support. Sit up straight. Lift your chest toward the ceiling. Take your right arm to the right side of your body. We're going to inhale and reach our right hand up toward the ceiling, and then exhale, reaching for the left front corner. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your right arm down. So move with your breathing. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, reaching and stretching as much as you can. Inhaling and exhaling as you need to. One more time, inhaling and reaching. And we're going to switch arms. So bring the right hand behind you for support. Sit up straight, lift your chest toward the ceiling. Take your left arm to the left side. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale to the right front corner, reaching as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. And when you're ready to exhale, lower the left arm back down. Breathing through our nose. Try and take long, deep breaths. One more time. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and just sit and relax, breathing naturally through your nose. Okay, now we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. Spread your fingers wide. Separate your knees so that they're under your hips. Check that your index finger is facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your knees. You can be on the balls of your toes or the flat of your feet. So again, make sure your knees are wide as your hips. And from here, we're going to do cat-cow. Just keep in mind that our head moves last. And when we exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine and tighten our gluteal muscles. And that's on the exhale. So inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your head at the very end. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in, push your upper spine toward the ceiling like a cat, and lower your head down. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your head. Follow your breath. On the exhale, tighten the gluteals. The head moves last, keeping the arms straight as we do this. Flexing our spine. One more time in each direction. And pause in a neutral position with our neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and lift our left hand, twisting our torso. And exhale, take our left hand under our right and relax our left shoulder and ear down on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift, twisting. And when you're ready to exhale, come down, relaxing our shoulder and ear on the ground. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left arm and ear on the ground, relaxing our shoulders. Try and get your shoulder top on the ground. If you'd like to lift your right hand in the air and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back, if you can grab your left hip, you can do that. Twisting and relaxing our shoulders. Inhale and exhale through your nose. The left arm should be straight and the left shoulder on the ground. If your right hand is behind you, lift it back up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the mat for support. And then when you're ready, inhale and lift your left hand one more time and exhale back to tabletop position. Now we're going to do the right side. So go ahead and inhale and reach your right arm up, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, take your right arm down and relax your right shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. And exhale, coming down, relaxing. Move with your breath. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right arm and ear on the mat and relax. Make sure your right shoulder is on the mat. And inhale if you'd like to lift your left arm up toward the ceiling and allow it to drape down behind your back. You can reach for your right hip if you'd like. Try and relax your shoulders and just breathe through your nose. Take long, deep breaths. The right shoulder should be on the ground. The right arm is straight. If your left hand is behind you, reach it back up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the ground. And push yourself up as we take one last inhale, reaching and twisting, and exhale back down to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to sit back into child's pose, so bring your feet together, spread your knees, lower your hips to your heels as far as you can, and then lower your torso and forehead down to the mat and breathe through your nose. Now lift your head and straighten out your arms and come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our left foot forward and come on up into a lower left lunge. You can place something under your right knee if you need cushion. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. And breathe through your nose. Inhale and exhale. Lifting your chest, lowering your shoulders. If you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears and reach your hands toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Inhale, make a circle, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And we're going to switch feet, bringing our right foot forward. So again, check that your right knee is above your right ankle, coming up into a lower right lunge. Feel free to place something under your left knee if you need to. Try and get as much of a stretch in as you can. Lifting your chest, lowering your shoulders. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale. If you'd like to reach your hands up near the ceiling, breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up, and exhale. Bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And we're going to sit back again in child's pose. Lower your hips to your heels. Lower your forehead down to the mat. And breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to a tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose first. So make sure your knees are under your hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, opening up our armpits, lowering our head, keeping our hips in the air, breathing through our nose, pushing the floor away with your hands, opening up these shoulders. And then pull your navel in as you slowly walk your hands back to tabletop position. Spread your knees, and we're going to sit back again in child's pose. Lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back to tabletop position. We're going to do downward dog, or you can do puppy pose again. If you're doing downward dog, make sure your fingers are spread wide, index finger facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so your biceps are facing forward. Get onto the balls of your toes. We're going to push the floor away and lift our hips into the air. And if you'd like to lift your heels off the ground to stretch the backs of your legs, we call this walking the dog in downward dog position. Pushing the floor away, lifting our hips in the air. Breathing through our nose. And then lower your knees to the mat. And we're going to slowly come to the front of our mat. And inhale, reach our hands up. And exhale, bring them down. So now come to the front of your mat. Spread your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart so that your feet are under your hips. And we're going to inhale and lift our hands up toward the ceiling. Pull our navel in as we swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway, spine and neck parallel to the floor. And then relax down as you exhale, stretching the backs of our legs. Place your hands on the floor if you can and step your right foot back. When you're ready, inhale up into Warrior One with your hands in prayer posture. So make sure your left knee is over your left ankle. The right leg is straight. Our hips and torso are facing forward. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Lift your chest. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can move your arms near your ears and reach up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale. Bring your hands down next to your left foot on the ground. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Get a good stretch in the backs of your legs. Bend your knees and inhale, hands above your head, palms together. And exhale your hands down by your side. Now inhale, reaching up. And we're going to swan dive down again, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down, stretching the backs of our legs. Place your hands on the floor and step your left foot back. Check that your right knee is bent over your right ankle as you inhale and come up into warrior one. So the right knee is above the right ankle, the left leg is straight. Lift your chest. Breathe through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands down next to your right foot. And step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Get a good stretch in the backs of your legs. Bend your knees and inhale. Bring your hands together above your head and exhale them down by your side. So check your feet, make sure they're wide enough apart so when you step back, you can keep your balance. Inhale your hands up toward the ceiling and exhale, sitting down like you're sitting in a chair, moving your hips back behind you. I'll turn sideways. Keeping your arms near your ears and straight as possible. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale, sitting up. And exhale, bring your arms down by your side. So we'll do that again. So inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, sit down like you're sitting in a chair, keeping your torso up, keeping your arms near your ears, and breathe through your nose. If you'd like, you can get onto the balls of your toes and lift your heels off the ground. And then lower your heels and stand up and lower your arms back down. So again, we're going to inhale our hands up above our head and swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and exhale down. Now this time we're going to walk our feet to about 2 or 3 feet apart. Or if you want to go as wide as you'd like. And we're going to inhale our hands up behind us and interlace our fingers, lifting our knuckles toward the ceiling. Relax your head and neck. Breathing through our nose. Try and move your wrists as far behind you as you can. And exhale, release your hands and bring them down to the floor. Now, we're going to slowly walk our hands to the left foot and take our right hand behind our left calf and gently pull our torso toward our left leg. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release. Bring your hands back to the center. And we're going to move our hands to the right foot. Take our left hand behind our right calf and gently pull our torso toward our right knee. And release. Come back to the center. Walk your feet in a little bit. Place your hands on your hips and bend your knees and come back up. And from here, we're going to actually sit down on the mat with our feet in front of us, legs straight. From here, inhale and reach your hands up toward the ceiling and exhale down. Now check yourself. Make sure you're sitting up straight. Lift your chest. So again, we're going to inhale, lifting our hands above our head. And this time we're going to exhale, coming forward, tilting our torso forward, reaching our hands as far forward as we can while we keep our neck and spine in alignment. So don't bend your head down. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose, and exhale, coming down as far as you can, moving with your breath. Allow your body to breathe. Fill your lungs completely with air. And exhale out all of the air. We're inhaling and exhaling through our nose. If your torso is all the way down, then place your forehead on your knee. But if it's not, like mine is not, keep your head in alignment with your spine. And breathe. Take long, deep breaths. If you can't fill your lungs completely with air, then you might need to step back a little bit so that you can breathe into your position. And release, coming back up. Take the left foot to the outside of your right leg, keeping the left knee in the air. We're going to take our left hand behind us, sit up straight. Take our right arm to the right side. Inhale through your nose. And exhale as you take your right arm and wrap it around your left knee and turn your torso to the left side of the room. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale with a straight spine, twisting gently with each exhale. If you'd like to take your left hand behind your back and reach for your right hip. Again, inhaling with a straight spine and exhaling with a straight spine. Take long, deep breaths and release. Come all the way around to the right side and then release, coming forward. Lift your knees up and down. Now we're going to switch. Place the right foot to the outside of your left thigh. The right knee is in the air. Take your right hand behind you for support. Sit up straight. Lift your chest toward the ceiling. Take your left arm to the left side of your body. Inhale through your nose. And exhale as you take your left arm and wrap it around your right knee, turning your torso to the right side of your body. Keeping the spine straight, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Twisting gently with each exhale. If you'd like to take your right hand behind your body, reaching for your left hip, you can do that as well. Try and inhale with a straight spine and exhale with a straight spine. Fill your lungs completely. Long, deep breaths. And release, come all the way around to the left side, and then straighten out your legs. We're going to come to the front of the mat with our knees bent. Place your arms parallel to the floor. Lift your chest. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to tilt back a little bit as we lift the heels of our feet off the ground. Breathing through our nose. If you'd like to straighten out one leg or the other or both, you can do that as well. Try and straighten out your legs. And then lower your feet down and grab your wrists or elbows and relax for a moment. So when we're doing that, you want to try and straighten your leg, not bend it. So it's good to start with one leg and then the other. Now we're going to go back. So again, move your arms parallel to the floor. Pull your navel in, lift your chest, sit back, and lift your feet off the ground. And again, you can straighten out one leg and then the other. And if you want to do both, you can do that as well. So again, we're straightening out the legs. And then come down. And now from here, we're going to lower down all the way, slowly place our spine on the ground and move your arms out like a T with your palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now from here, move your feet under your knees and then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Take a deep breath through your nose, inhale, and exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the left side and turn your head to gaze at your right palm. So our knees are relaxed to the left side and our head is gazing at our right palm. So we're looking in the opposite direction that our knees are facing. And then inhale your head and knees back to the center, and exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left palm. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, bring your head and knees back to the center and move your arms down next to your torso. I'm going to turn sideways. So from here, we're going to take our left foot and place it over our right knee. And then we're going to take our left hand and we're going to place it on our left thigh and gently push our left thigh away. So we're moving it away from us. Relaxing our left foot as we do this. And release. Now, next time we're going to use our forearm against our left thigh. But before we do that, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground and take our hands between our legs and interlace our fingers behind our right thigh. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale as you gently pull your right thigh toward you. And at the same time, we're going to push our left thigh away with our left forearm. So we're pulling our right thigh toward us as we push our left thigh away. Relax your feet. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release. Straighten the left foot up toward the ceiling and lower it down to the ground. Now we're going to take our right foot and cross it over our left knee. And we're going to take our right hand and place it on our right thigh and gently push our right thigh away. And release. Now again, we're going to use our right forearm to push our right thigh away next time. But before we do that, we're going to lift our left foot off the ground and take our hands between our legs and interlace our fingers under our left thigh. Take a deep breath and inhale and exhale, gently pulling your left thigh toward you and at the same time using your right forearm to push your right thigh away. So the left thigh is being pulled toward us and the right thigh is being pushed away with our right forearm. Relax your feet. Take long, deep breaths. And release. Now straighten out your right leg toward the ceiling and then lower your right foot down to the mat. Now we're gonna lift both feet up toward the air and reach our hands up, grab the outer edges of our feet and pull them down so that our knees come to the outside of our torso into happy baby pose. And from here, we're gonna rock side to side. So if you lift your feet up and down, that'll help initiate side to side rocking. And if you rock out of the position, just get back in. And if you'd like, you can also just move up and down, give your spine a nice massage, release any tension you may feel. And then inhale your feet up and exhale them down. And go ahead and straighten your legs out. Get on your mat. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. Close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet. Allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms about 3 or 4 inches away from your torso and turn the palms of your hands up toward the ceiling. Again, your eyes are closed and you're going to focus on your breath. As you inhale, observe your abdomen expanding. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Focus on your breathing and relax. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs, your calves, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and exhale out all of the air. Breathing from our abdomen, observing our navel expand and contract. Observe your breath getting longer as you inhale and exhale, and your body is relaxing. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, lift your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move to one side of your body and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Roll in the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose and lift our hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale with a strong breath with our mouth open wide. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. And this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.